Hello there, everybody. This is SykohFlare, and welcome to Black Waffle. This is a game. Basically, it's just like a chat kind of game. Uh, don't know who it was made by. Does not say right here. But He also made Those Long Days, Bruises, and Refuse/Resist, which I might play. So, anyways, let's get going. Let me tell you a story, John. There was a sculptor. He found this stone, a special stone. He dragged it home and he worked on it for hours until he finally finished it. When he was ready to show it to his friend, when he showed it to his friends, they said he created a great masterpiece. But the sculptor said he hadn't created anything. The statue was always there. He just chipped away the rough edges. You're always going to be tearing away at yourself until you come to terms with who you are. Until you come for a circle. Colonel Sam Troutman to John Rambo. Good to see you again. Oh, hello again. Howdy. So, let's get to business. How's your wonderfully exciting Saturday night being? Amazing and or the time of your life appraising? I pray? Could get even better if you help it. But I am about to do it. You have my word that this little moment of ours is going to be in your mind for quite some time. Have a look. Have you took the time to realize your hair has been falling at a rate in which it didn't used to? I think you may be on your way to baldness. Very uplifting, thank you. Now, what do you want? There's 1 million insert monetary on it here. There's 1 million and blah blah blah. Question. I'm here to let you accomplish one simple thing. Tonight's Remembrance Night, so you'd better go grab refreshments. There's no raving or partying for you this evening. Now sit comfortably and help me milk your brain. Oh, I almost forgot. Life's a black waffle. Do you know? I'm gonna actually go get something to drink. Okay, I got my Gatorade. And I have been wondering, is life a black waffle? I've been wanting to know this for some time. How could I not? You have to remember, in order to be able to forget, you see. Huh, the irony. But that's how it goes. Remember, so you may forget. And which would that memory be? There are many memories to relish, many glimpses to savor. I'll start by that fateful day. Which was it? Yes, Christmas morning of 2005. What did happen? Allow me to do you honors. You were woken by your mother's crying announcement. Your father had died. 5 something in the a.m.? No? That's, that's what, that's, grammar. That was the time at which the hospital called. A good way to, a good way to start. What about shooting me in the face too? Don't be sad. Sad? Everything happens for a reason. He didn't die alone, nor was it unsuspected. You had some days to prepare, even. Tell me, who else died with him? Nobody must be. Let me think about this. I died. So, what? That makes no sense. Um, uh, most people never really die alone. They take a chunk of those who love them to the grave. How much is yours is taken? Enough. Let me tell you the most humiliating part. Come on, let me savor it. A hint. It had to do with money, or it's lack. Having to ask for money for the burial? Precisely. How is to borrow... Grammar. How is to borrow money for something so dramatic? It showed you that it can always get worse, eh? Have to struggle to give a proper burial to your loved dad? You tell me, I suffer to this day. But the worst part of his absence, ha, I cannot control myself. So used to say, what? More grammar. Uh, so used to say those who lost someone dear and near. He was being a burden during his last months, Don't deny it. Tell me what it at once. I didn't and don't care. Did he find relief? Who cares? I don't know. I can only be sure that I'm alive. Yes, yes. Are you living in the real world, space cowboy? Maybe Epicurus is right. What? Hold on, can I translate that? Um. Okay. Alright. Death is nothing to us because a body has been dispersed into elements experiences no sensations, and the absence of sensation is nothing to us. Maybe his suffering is likely ended, mine hasn't. Do you want to and do you want to do to what? And do you want to do to end your pain? That's grammar for you, Levi. And what do you want to do to end your... Oh, I get it now. Never mind. A bullet through the head? You consider it, indeed. But why are you still here? Why do you put up with all this? Because it may be get better. Or it may get worse. You cling to the hope that life may get better. That you may really be happy again. You want to believe that the tempest has gone away. My death wouldn't bring him back. It won't, and that's the worst part. Nothing you ever do is going to bring him back. Live with that. I've been doing that for the last 7 years. When they see you laugh and smile, they don't see it at all. They don't realize that it's not because you're smiling, that you're not sad. You know me well. Of course I do. And what are you intending to do with all this pain anyway? Pain is a time bomb. You know it? Tick tock, tick tock. Don't forget that life is a black waffle. I must deal with it. But how? How can you bear that what cannot change? Will you keep telling yourself that it was for the best? Will you pretend that there's no need to suffer for the unavoidable? Will you say that you don't even love him that much? Tell. Maybe I'll just make my pain part of me. So, it may devour you little by little, like a parasite. Pain is a time bomb, and life is a black waffle. A black waffle! Devour your pain before it eats you. Swallow it whole. Fueling it over and over will make you realize the obvious. Pain demands to be felt. There's no denying it. I'm well informed, of course. I'm aware of all the new trends. Pain demands to be felt. Come on, expose yourself. Do it. You've been doing it for some time. Say it with me now. Pain demands to be felt. You've wanted this all along. Feel so you may squeeze it out of your skin. Exhale it. It demands. Once more. Louder. Bigger. Better. Faster. More. It's working. The circle takes shape. Round like a black waffle. What's with the waffle anyway? That's what I'm wondering. The waffle. It's like life. Easy. Let me tell you a story. There was a cook, he found this batter, a special mix. He brought it home and he worked on it for months until he finally finished the greatest waffle. But it burned. When he was ready, he showed it to his friends, for such effort shouldn't go to waste. They said he had created a great masterpiece, but the cook said he hadn't created anything. The waffle was always there. He just stripped away the rough edges and burned it to look real enough. As bitter as real life can be, you're always going to have choice between eating a burned waffle of life that is overcooked but still edible, or choosing not eating at all. You'll eat that burned black waffle over and over again, with periods of relief between each meal. Still, you don't get to choose not to have that burned part of your life. And until you accept it fully, when the carbonized taste of the waffle becomes all that is, the best between nothing and the promise of heaven full of delicious waffles, you will keep suffering out of wishing the impossible. You will keep suffering until you accept its taste, until you come full circle. Come full circle. Oh, it just went in a second. Uh, that was Black Waffle in the flesh. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and now it's my turn to say goodbye.